Hello and welcome to Zigwheels. We are here today at Hero's CIT or Center of Innovation and Technology, and we are here with Hero's first electric scooter called the Vida V1. The V1 comes in two flavors. This one, the V1 Pro, which is the high-end model, and the V1 Plus, which is the slightly lower model. Now both bikes are pretty similar spec in terms of the motors. They both have motors mounted near the hub, but they are not hub motors. They're mounted on the swing arm per se, and these have a peak output of 6 kilowatts. And Hero claims that the top speed for both these scooters is 80 kilometers per hour. Where they differ really is in terms of their acceleration because the difference in battery packs. Now the V1 Pro has a 3.96 kilowatt hour battery, while the V1 Plus has a 3.44 kilowatt hour battery. So in terms of acceleration, the Pro can get from 0 to 40 in a claimed 3.2 seconds, while the Plus does it in 3.4 seconds. Not much difference there. But okay, let's come to the most important talking point, and that is the price. The V1 Pro is priced at rupees 1.59 lakhs ex showroom, while the V1 Plus that comes in at rupees 1.45 lakhs ex showroom. Now, granted, these are slightly on the pricier side, but they do have loads of features to compensate for that, and some things that only Hero can manage and pretty much nobody else can. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features on the scooter. First of all, as you can see, the lighting all around is LED. In terms of suspension, of course, at the rear you've got a single monoshock on this one side, and in the front you've got a telescopic fork, and of course you get disc brakes at both ends and diamond cut alloy wheels 12 inches at both ends as well. Front of the disc and rear of the drum, sorry, not a disc, a drum at the rear. So yeah, braking hardware is fairly premium in the front, and of course then you have this massive 7-inch touchscreen that you get right here. Now the scooter uses a keyless system, and here is the key fob inside this. So to lock or unlock, you press the button right here that locks it. Press it again, that unlocks the scooter and opens up the touch screen. You can do certain features through here, like to lock it up and all that. And excuse me, I can go settings, and you have a bunch of settings like dark mode and light mode for the cluster. So you can of course connect it. You have your documents on board. So pretty much like most electric scooters, this is fully loaded. What we do like here is the switch gear, which is pretty well, feels pretty high quality. It's a little fiddly, yes, agreed, but it does feel fairly well made. And on this side, of course, you have your engine kill switch, and you have your ride mode button. There are 4 riding modes you can click through, 3 normal modes, and 1 custom mode. You can customize up to 100 different parameters. The claim. And also, what you do have here is cruise control. So you can set your speed in the cruise control, and the throttle, of course, goes both ways. So you're parking the bike, you can go in reverse with a little bit of going the throttle the other way around, and go forward, of course. And then, of course, you have an SOS button. You flick open like a Lamborghini and hit that to summon help if you need any emergencies. So those are some of the features that you can see on the screen. But the most important thing here, of course, is the way you charge the scooter. Now, if you look right up here, you have a fast charging port, and that does look quite familiar because this is the same one that you get on the Ether. So which means you can connect your Vida scooter up to the Ether grid or up to a Vida charging station like this one, where you have a connector to do fast charging. Now, Vida claims that this scooter will fast charge from 0 to 85% in about 65 minutes or so, which is quite impressive. But if you want to charge at home, what you do is, of course, you unlock the seat with this button, get this open, and you have one port here. So this is for your slow charging port, which you can use in your parking lot. And of course, if that's something you can't do, you simply lift this flap up, and both the batteries can be removed. Now, these are fairly heavy at about 12 kilos each, so it's quite a workout. So not recommended for everybody, but in the option that you don't have a charger in your parking, you can do this. So yeah, and the best part is that when you close the flap down, the charging cable can fit right in here. And when it comes to the boot space, this is 26 liters, so it is fairly okay. It can fit like a normal ISI helmet in there, but not a proper race helmet, obviously. But I think it should be enough for most people. So yeah, that is the boot space in there. Should be enough for most people for most of their daily needs. So I think it's quite smartly managed in terms of the battery, removable batteries, the storage for your charger, plus your own storage back down here. So now coming to the parts that only Hero can offer on their vehicles, of course, Hero does offer a buyback guarantee. They'll give you 70% of your vehicle's value, showroom value, back to you if you sell it back to them within 16 to 18 months, which is something only Hero can manage. Nobody else in the industry can do that, which is really awesome. So that way they are giving an assurance that this scooter will do very well, it will last very well. And on top of that, the scooter is available for booking right from tomorrow onwards for 2499 rupees, and they'll start deliveries by mid-December. So you can get your Vida delivered back then. So yeah, that in a nutshell is the Hero Vida V1, the Pro and the Plus. Now, you're riding both of these tomorrow at the track out here. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and we'll answer them for you in our first ride tomorrow. And that video will go live a few days after that. So do stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching.